Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. And he's had it nicked away. Cafu. Now it's Sané. Now there's a Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Sané goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And it's Wilshere. Turns and... It's Maradona! Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Totti showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckenbauer simply refused to be outdone there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Belletti. Now that's well seen too. Still goalless. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's shifting through the gears here. Maradona. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Kante did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Wilshere. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Wilshere. Neymar. In with the challenge. Totti. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's under a lot of pressure there. And it's Wilshere. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Wilshere. Neymar. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Stoichkov. He's had a shot! It's in!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now. The understanding between those...
And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Oh, good ball, and this looks Vinicius Junior! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's well spotted. Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's picked his way through. No way through. So there's the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mbappe. Mara, great chance! No mistake! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Wilshere. Oh, that's fabulous. Foot in. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Bellingham going full tilt down the left. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Wilshere. That's a good run down the left. Belletti. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. Costa Curta. And here's Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great hit! Just off target.
Belletti certainly could have and should have made more of that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Pinches it off him, nicely aimed pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, can he get onto this? Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Conte.
Oh, really well played.
Neymar. Taken with style. Just one goal in it now. Game on. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the
could be danger here. He's one-on-one. Big chance. And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Aimed beyond the defence, and that could set him on his way. Tries a shot! He has done it! Do not write them off. Back they come. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That pass has been well intercepted. No luck with that dink over the top. Bellingham. Conte. Clips it so gently. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior picked up. Decent hit! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Batistuta might just make this. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Wilshere. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Maradona. Sané. For Wilshere. Shot could be on. And he thumps it clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain were involved in a great game. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Osimhen clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Feyenoord have their second corner now. Oh, what a ball! Osimhen! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, the inclusion of this fella, Mickey van der Ven, is probably an indication that the boss wants to play out from the back. I mean, we all talk about how brilliant his recovery pace is when it comes to defending, but he's actually quite tasty on the ball too, particularly with his long-range passing, and he loves those diagonals at times, and he's one to watch out for.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super find. And he's managed to get free. Dembele. Dembele's cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but Can he put it away? Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to make it 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Stood up well to him there. The ball has bounced loose now. Dumfries for Messi. And it's Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. and reclaimed it in a trice. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And here's Osimhen, and he's there to get it away. Van de Ven. A searching ball that into space. And he's cut it out. Some resolute defending there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. That's good vision.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Taken back almost at once. He'll try from distance. "15 minutes till half-time. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's shifting through the gears here. Nicely weighted ball.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Odegaard. Goalkeeper's ball. Neymar. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Feyenoord are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Dumfries. Osimhen is herring after that one. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Maradona. Maradona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Has been indicated.
Always onto this. Odegaard. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has a go! He's done very well to get to that. Really. There's the whistle for half-time.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
And the action is back on the way.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. Zubimendi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Good ball over the top. Just the goalkeeper to... He's had a shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Feyenoord choosing to make the first change. Feyenoord find a position of real strength now. He's picked his... and the shot! Goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Feyenoord clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch.
Great chance! Osimhen gets flagged offside. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Some really good ball movement. Mbappe, and the shot! It's there!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Nice interception. Real chance! And he hits the net. They're back within reach.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So is this the start of a comeback?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's really well manoeuvred. Shapes to shoot. Lacking in accuracy.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
And that is a little undercooked. That's a sharp pass. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe, great hit! Oh, taken with style. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Dembele. Palmer! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ruben Dias gets it away. And the pass is intercepted. Maradona. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Palmer. Palmer! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And that has been cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Osimhen. Palmer.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's gone forward. Dembele.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Substitution on the field, number 16.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 45, Osimhen. Number 5, Dembele.
Barella
Coming on the field, number
pinches it off him,
13,
and he has been fouled there.
Number 6, Mbappe. Number 9,
Belletti. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So what can they conjure from this one? And now as good a time as any to pull level. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he's found some space here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Engages and forces him off the ball. Works it forward. Van der Ven cuts it out. Done delicately. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Belletti couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, this looks sharp. He's in a good position here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Barella! A real chance and a real let-off. Van der Ven is there and he can pick it up. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Maradona. It's Maradona! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that is one way to stop him. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. And he cuts out the supply. Gnabry. And it's Maradona. Cafu. Gnabry. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
Baby, you divine, so keep on fighting. Find the horizon, better rewind. No man is an island. Sounding the sirens, we unite. Let good things ripen. Done with the silence, clear your mind. Let's shake with the vibrance. Lights out, time is wasting on you. I got all my people out here shining. Show you how we do. Let me tell you
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Cannavaro cuts it out. He's gone forward. And it's from Mario. And here's Messi. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, there are playmakers, and then there is one Sebastian Veron.
You put him right up there, do you?
Yes, I do. He has one or two defensive deficiencies, but creatively, he's gifted. He can pick an eye-of-the-needle pass to devastating effect.
Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Mbappe. Caught offside that time. Pull it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A searching ball that into space. Mbappe. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Played in by Sané. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Quarter of an hour played. Neymar. Veron simply refused to be outdone there. And he's picked out the run. Still goalless at the moment. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No luck with that dink over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Driving forward. That's a nicely measured pass. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Sané with the short one. Now it's Sané. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maradona. And he's there to retrieve it. Yep, it's a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That's beautifully weighted. Baron.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Maradona. Sané. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Now it's Romario. He's through here. And he's lost his man. Has a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bullet! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And the keeper takes decisive action. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Thuram.
Paris Saint-Germain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Belletti. And it's Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vieira attempts a clearance. Now it's Neymar. That's good play. Fires it in low. Could move up a gear here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maradona. Out to the left it goes. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Mbappe. And he's quick to snap. Mbappe! Yes, it's there! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Vieira. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that If I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Sané. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, important interception. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Romario. Messi tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Romario has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He'll fancy himself from here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
El dorsal 20, el dorsal 18, Neymar, serán sustituidos por...
Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Mbappe. Pullet does really well to win the ball there. Quickly taken. Eto'o. He's found the way through.
Barcelona seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Hernes. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Baron. They want to be quick to recover this.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Messi. Now it's Pullet. Maldini does really well there, strong defending. And it's Messi. And Messi! And that could have brought them level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Thuram does really well there. He is strong. Eto'o. That is good alertness. Maldini. Messi. And it's Baron. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Lovely feet. Belletti. Wilshere. And he's had it nicked away. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's fabulous. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well read, nice interception. Vinicius Junior, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, what a ball he's in here!
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Neymar. And it's Van Dijk.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
David Villa is flagged offside. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. There's the hit! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, good spread. Gnabry. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. He can't put it away.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Now it's Batistuta. And now the hit against the crossbar. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. This is promising. Gets a good foot in there. Almost half an hour in now. Schneider driving forwards. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Schneider! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's going for goal! Always going over the top.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Spread neatly. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Alexander-Arnold. And the counter is on. And it's Messi. Batistuta going full steam ahead down the left flank. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he was quick to react. Oh, this is a great position. Again, the flag's up. Mbappe. Pirlo. Nicely spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
That's tidy.
Pirlo has been indicated.
The ball has bounced loose now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Batistuta. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now the ball's gone astray. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but, you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination. So here's to that.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. 0-0. And we're at the halfway point. Out to the left it goes. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
Hey, you make it sound so simple. Now it's Neymar. Gnabry looking to get on the end of this. Oh, what a climb! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Cross to the back post. Neymar with the short one. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vinicius Junior. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Fenerbahce are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum...
He's got the shot away! Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run.
Ajax are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi. No way through. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the... Shot at goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Fenerbahce are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread out to the left. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. That looks a good ball through. He's shifting through the gears. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Substitution in progress.
And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Gnabry.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. Alexander-Arnold can get it clear. Not the most accurate pass. And here's a chance. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
That's a little off target. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Roberto Carlos. Schneider.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Mbappe. Davids. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. There's a no-nonsense tackle. And the number on the board is 3. And he's had it nicked away. Pirlo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
To join me in wishing our birthday.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
No, I'll never let you go. Running deep and running free, like a river through your soul. Thought I'd never find my life, never justify my feelings. I've been searching for all time, for the dream that I believe in. I find a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I find a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I find a deeper love, deeper, I find a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, oh, yeah, spirit free. I found a deeper love, open up my mind, set my spirit free. I found a deeper love, oh, yeah. I found a deeper
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already... Sane!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And he was quick to react. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! It's loose now and they... Vinicius Junior! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he refuses to take the bait. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Sané might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Walker, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Wilshere, oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Maradona. He's found a way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Played back in. And through to the goalkeeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's intervened well there. And he's straight offside. Approaching the half-hour mark. Petit. Out to the right. Cafu. He's picked his way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his... Mbappe gets through on his... Big chance! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He has found the way through. Now the finish! Goal! Just one goal in it now. Game on! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe! Shot at goal! It's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to...
Has a goal! Just off target. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Ruben Diaz gets over and intercepts.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Wilshere. Sané. And Sané! Oh, split-second reaction. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demande toute votre attention. Un petit garçon avec un sac à dos vert s'est perdu dans la foule. Ses parents sont priés de se manifester auprès d'un de nos stadiers.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! They've scored! The second half off to a spectacular start. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Ligt makes the interception. Pinches it off him. Maradona. Sané. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's got the shot away! And that interception was most... Vinicius Junior! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Sané. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Wilshere. And it's Maradona. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. For Wilshere. Looking tidy in possession here. Rice. Maradona. It's Maradona! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rodri, neatly clipped into space. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Rodri. Into the last quarter of an hour. Nicely spread. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Walker with the clearance. Wilshere. Neymar. Steaming Neymar! Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, played right into his path. Face to face with and the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Sané. Paris Saint-Germain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Always onto this. Decent hit! Yes! And surely that settles it.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Now it's Maradona.
Sané really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Sané! And that is doing no harm at all. Cafu. Sané providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, smashing header! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Done delicately. Oh, that's well spotted. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And we're done. Paris Saint-Germain cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
But you own your soul. So this world is yours. No, this world is mine. Cause I stay on my grind. Let me remind you, time waits for no one. Clean up my home and then get my hair done. Feeling good. Time to do and be greater. Tell your friends you'll hang later. Fresh out the incubator, been cooking up. Keep my eye on the prize and my bookings up. Things looking up, shining down on me. And I don't ever let nobody talk down on me. Cause my mama told me that I'm the best. And if you feel the same, say it with your chest. Set my goals, then I manifest. I just set my goals, then I manifest. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Daydreaming, yeah. You gotta believe it. Daydreaming, and you will retrieve it. Daydreaming, it's already yours. Daydreaming, cause you got it, and you got it. Throw your hands in the sky, make it clap 2 times. Take 2 steps back like press rewind. Then do a spin if you're feeling fine. Grab your friends and lose your mind. If you want it, you got it. Go for it. on reaching. It's already
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Yeah, he's fouled him there. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance. Sane! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Sané did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, a team's spine so often starts with Manuel Neuer. The moniker of sweeper keeper often hides another strength of his, which is his distribution, one that always puts his teammates on a positive footing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's been drilled in. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. That's an excellent interception. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Ruben Dias, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pinches it off him. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. That is good alertness. Goulet. Osimhen. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
He's having a... Sané! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the counter is on. Neymar proves just a little... Shot at goal! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And here's Mbappe. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a sharp pass. He's got away. Can he finish? No mistake. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Going up, escalator. Make it better. That's my manner. So see you later on an escalator. Going up. Look, 난 필요 없어 navigate. Hey, 본능이 나를 activate. Don't make a wish now, just 지금 순간이 만누르대. Switch on, 뭘 그리 놀라 넌. Wake up, 넌 놓고 있다가는 lost. Kick up, 주저앉고 저질러. Just kick it up, just kick it up. Up, never go down. 오르막길을 즐기는 타입. 너무 feel the top, you swim away, 멈추지 않아. Escalator, so see you later on an escalator. Going up, escalator. Winning mentality, escalator. Going up, freak that. 너 높이를 낮출 일은 없지 절대 선택. 누구보다 태양을 원해. What was that? 발 밑에다 두고 온 두려움 is my update. The latest, pass. Up, never go down. 내가 딱 어울리는 그 crown. 멈추는 법을 몰라. 더 커지는 게날 탐내다간.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's a good ball out wide. And he was quick to react. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's cut it out. Messi. Belletti. And here's Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Haaland. Messi. Played out to the right.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Gilberto Silva calmly anticipates. Looking for the runner. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Maradona.
Such good technique.
Maradona had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
What a throw in. Salah. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's just a little long. Mbappe. Maradona.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gilberto Silva gets across to intercept that. De Ligt. And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ball's gone out of play. Belletti. Sané. And it's Belletti. Gilberto Silva for Messi. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He is through here. Decent hit. Goal, Paris Saint-Germain.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's managed to get free. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Now it's Neymar. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. Might be danger here. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Paris Saint-Germain happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Haaland. It's a sweet ball, that. And they win it back again. Mbappe. Messi. Fernando Torres. And that could set him on his way. Cafu. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a shade optimistic. Belletti. Pinches it off him. And that's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! Paris Saint-Germain just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. The less said about that pass, the better. Wilshere. Petit.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That looks a cracking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Just about up to the hour now. And it's Sané. Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's the hit! And again! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort! Neymar at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Great chance! No mistake! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And it's been given away. He has found the way through. Haaland! Well, now it's and Torres! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, this looks sharp. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now it's Torres. Wilshere, lobbed in behind. Oh, that's clever. Paris Saint-Germain are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Alexander-Arnold does well to stand firm and defend it. Ball is over the line.
Changement en cours.
Looking here to chip it through, and he cuts out the supply, and the pass is intercepted. Floated up and over. Marquinhos cuts it out. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Maradona. He's looking to set free a runner. Costa Curta makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Maradona. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
14.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Wilshere! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That is good alertness.
3 minutes.
Tony Kroos, he shifted it to the flank. And the number on the board is 3. Petit. Well timed, excellent interception. Fiddles it through. He's found a way through. Griezmann. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
D'avance, merci.
How do you look back on the